Okay, welcome to the wonderful world of welcome the wonderful world of YouTube to another update. Let me pull the camera down a tiny bit. So this is my third attempt at recording this video in about 15 minutes because the first time the camera wasn't recording, the second time the microphone wasn't recording, and so we're going to try, and now I'm checking both of them constantly. So if it feels a bit broken up, this video, because I just don't want that to happen again, because I can't do this all over again. But not to start on a negative note, because it's a very positive video I have today, but two things before I start. One, as you've noticed, as I just mentioned, I've got a new microphone, or got a microphone, because I did realise that the audio quality in some of the videos has been a bit crap, so I apologise for that, and hopefully this will make the whole experience a little bit better, a little bit more professional. Okay. Disclaimer number two, or thing number two before I start, is that I want to clear up why, and I've been meaning to do this for a while actually, why I'm wearing this jumper in every video and not this particular jumper, if not something similar, because I realise that I've been wearing the same clothes every time, and that is because I have been living out of a backpack for the last 3 months. If you've watched all of them, then you already know that, and that when I packed my backpack, I thought I was only going to be packing it for about a week, and so it's been a lot longer than a week, hence why I'm wearing the same clothes most of the time. And yeah, that's just why that's the thing. I don't just have one jumper. So yeah, those are the two things I wanted to clear up before we begin. So the reason why I decided to make this video was because I recently passed the 100-day mark. This video is not actually going to be out, it's going to be a little bit beyond that, but this is, when I passed that, I kind of had a lot of time to just sit and think about that, and 100 days for some reason seems like an important milestone. So I was thinking a lot about it, and I wanted to make a little video about how I think it's going, how I think it's gone, where I think it's going to go. And yeah, so that's what this will be. So in general, I'm very, very happy with how things are going. I mean, I started at absolute ground zero, like nothing, no technical skills whatsoever, not even, hacking skills like IT, anything, nothing. So to go from that absolute ground zero to where I'm at now, in 100 days is really, really cool. And already looking back at some of my first videos and thinking back, it kind of blows my mind how much has changed. So 100 days in, I've done 3 exams, I've passed them all, which means I've got 2 certifications. I've got another course, which I'm about a third of the way through, and I've got 2 technical assessments booked in, one for the end of this month, one for the end of next month. So yeah, like when I think back about it like that, it just seems kind of crazy how much has happened in this time, and I'm really, really happy. I am really happy with how the whole thing's gone. It's much quicker than I thought, definitely a lot quicker than I was expecting. I was expecting at least month 4 or 5 before I started getting to this kind of application process, but yeah, I'm really happy. I think the whole thing has taken me, well, not the whole thing has taken me, the whole thing, over the last 100 days, I've spent about 600 to 800 hours studying. When I started, it was pretty religiously 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, because I had an exam coming up, so I had something to put the pressure on. And then about end of month 1 to end of month 2, was when I had a lot of Christmas coming up, and we had holidays, and I worked throughout the holidays and stuff, and but not as many hours as usual. And then now I'm back in the place where it all began, and it kind of feels right that I made this video here in the same place where my first video started, and also that I think it's probably going to pick back up again now. I think it's probably going to go back to how it was when it first started in terms of those kind of days, because I've now got an exam, aka my technical assessment, in 2-3 weeks. So I think for the next 3 weeks, this is going to be my last big day off. I think in total I've had about maybe less than 10 days off since I started, and that's only full days off. But this will be my last one really before I get back in the groove of things, back in here, back into my routine. Wake up, work, walk the dogs, lunch, work, go to bed, get up, same again. So yeah, I think I feel really, really lucky that it's gone so well. I think I've got a lot to say about this being possible for other people, but I want to wait until I'm in a position where I've got what I set out for, which is I've got a job, and then I have a lot more to say on that topic. But I genuinely do believe that there is nothing stopping anybody else doing what I'm effectively doing, or what I hopefully will have done. I mean, I doubt now, I really doubt that I won't get a job, which sounds very cocky or maybe overconfident, but at the same time, these two companies, even if I didn't get a job with either of these two, I've got people messaging me all the time on LinkedIn and whatnot, recruiters who have got jobs which, they say I would be a good fit for. And one of them who's asked me a few months ago how's it going, and then a month ago how it's going, and then recently how it's going, kind of saying like, if these companies don't want you, I've got other companies that do. So yeah, I think other than like a work ethic, there is really nothing that I had at the beginning of this which would prevent someone else from doing this, like absolutely nothing. So I've got a lot more to say on that, and I will talk more about that, but for now I'm just going to leave it like that. I've got quite a few video plans coming up for things I want to shoot, things I want to get off my chest. If you can hear any rain, it's because there is currently a storm in the UK, and if I turn the camera around, it would probably be disappointing. Actually, I'm going to check anyway. Yeah, I turned the camera around to show you the storm, and it was disappointing. So yeah, this video is a kind of little recap of the last 100 days, how it's going, and as I said, I'm super happy, super blessed that I haven't got a 9-to-5 job, which means which means I can do this amount of studying and just preparing. Really, really surprised that everything's gone so quickly. Definitely wasn't expecting it yet, and yeah. That is effectively all I have to say. I feel like there may be something I've forgotten, in which case, tough, because it's the third time I've done this, so I'll have to just include it in another video. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say, to be honest. Just have a little update, test out the new microphone, and keep you guys coming along on this journey with me. So I don't know how much longer it's going to take. If I'm successful with this the technical assessment at the end of this month, then I'll have one final stage interview, and then that's it. So maybe that will be the point where I will be able to release these videos finally. It's so weird being like talking to a camera but not releasing them, but knowing that one day they will be released. I'm really I don't know when that day is, but I'm excited for it. So yeah, that's all effectively I had to say. Thank you as always for coming along on this journey with me. I will see you in the next one.